Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in life when we all stand at a crossroads, the path of comfort and the path of growth. It's easy to settle for what's familiar, but greatness doesn't live in the comfort zone. It thrives in the moments when you push past your limits, when you choose to rise despite the odds. You may stumble, you may fall, but every setback is a setup for a comeback. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Each challenge is a lesson. Each struggle is a stepping stone. Don't fear failure. Fear being in the same place next year as you are today. The world owes you nothing, but you owe yourself everything to chase your dreams with relentless passion, to silence the doubts in your mind, and to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. So stand tall. Speak your dreams into existence. Take action with purpose and intensity. Success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who work for it. And the greatest version of yourself is waiting on the other side of fear. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of. Because deep down, you already know what you need to do. Success isn't reserved for the lucky, it's earned by those who refuse to quit. The world may doubt you, people may tell you that you can't do it, but their opinions do not define your reality. You define your future through your actions, your mindset, and your perseverance. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. It's waking up when the world is still asleep. It's showing up when you don't feel like it. Motivation may ignite the spark, but discipline is what keeps the fire burning. Without action, dreams remain dreams. But with action, they become your reality. Remember, the greatest battles you ever fight are the ones within your mind, the battle against doubt, fear, and laziness. But here's the truth. You are stronger than your excuses. Every time you push the resistance, you become more unstoppable. Every time you silence that voice of fear, you get closer to greatness. So ask yourself, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you ready to sacrifice comfort for success? To trade temporary pain for permanent pride? Because the pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons. Don't look back a year from now wishing you had started today. Start now. Start where you are, with what you have. Your future is in your hands. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to do the work for you. But that's the beauty of it. You have the power to shape your destiny. So stand up, take control. The world is waiting to see what you're capable of. Now go. Prove to yourself that you were born for greatness. And as you stand here, know this. The clock is ticking. Every second that passes is a moment you'll never get back. Time doesn't wait. Life doesn't pause. The world keeps moving with or without you. The question is, will you move with it? Or will you stand still watching opportunities slip through your fingers? Greatness doesn't come from waiting. It comes from action. It comes from the late nights when everyone else is asleep and you're still grinding. It comes from the moments when doubt creeps in, whispering that you're not good enough, and you silence it with action. Every step forward is a victory. Every small win is proof that you are capable. But understand this, the road to success is not easy. It's filled with obstacles designed to test your will. People will doubt you. You will face setbacks. You will feel pain. But pain is temporary, pride is forever. Success is not given, it's earned through blood, sweat, and sacrifice. And if you're willing to endure, to push through the struggle, you'll emerge stronger than you ever thought possible. Look around you. The world is full of people who gave up on their dreams, people who settled for good enough. But you are not one of them. You are not here to live an average life. You are here to leave a legacy to inspire, to create, to achieve what others said was impossible. So when the world says you can't, you look it in the eye and say, watch me. When fear tries to hold you back, you push forward. When failure knocks you down, you get back up again and again until nothing can stop you. Because inside you is a power greater than any obstacle, a fire that cannot be extinguished, a strength that cannot be broken. Success is not a matter of luck, it's a matter of choice. And right now, in this moment, you have a choice to settle for average or to rise above. So choose greatness, choose discipline, choose to become the person you were born to be, because your time is now. Now go, conquer your dreams. The world is waiting. And as you move forward, understand that the greatest enemy you'll ever face is not the world, it's the voice inside your head that whispers, you can't. It's the doubt that creeps in when things get tough. It's the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of falling short. But here's the truth. Fear is a liar. Doubt is a thief. They exist only to keep you from reaching your full potential. Every time you hear that voice, remember this, you are stronger than your fears. You are greater than your doubts. Inside you is a force capable of breaking through any barrier, of achieving what others deem impossible. But you have to choose to unleash it. Success is not reserved for the lucky or the talented. It belongs to those who refuse to quit. Think of the legends, the people who changed the world. They were not born extraordinary. They became extraordinary because they refused to settle. They faced rejection. They faced failure. They were laughed at, doubted, and criticized. But they kept moving forward step by step until the world had no choice but to take notice. Now, it's your turn. Your dreams are within reach, but you must be willing to fight for them. You must be willing to sacrifice, to work harder than you ever have before, to push yourself beyond what you thought was possible. There will be days when you want to quit. There will be moments when the pain feels unbearable, but those are the moments that define you, because it's not what you do when things are easy that matters, it's what you do when everything is against you. So when you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Remember the vision that burns within you. Success is not about luck, it's about perseverance. It's about showing up day after day, even when no one is watching, even when the results are slow, even when the world doubts you. Because one day, all the late nights, all the sacrifices, all the pain, it will all be worth it. One day, you will look back and realize that every struggle, every setback, every moment of doubt was preparing you for this. So stand tall, face the world with confidence. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Break those limits, shatter those doubts. And never forget, the power to change your life is already within you. Now go, prove to yourself and the world that nothing can stop you. And when that moment comes, the moment when you stand at the edge of your limits, staring into the unknown, you will have a choice to step back into the safety of the familiar or to step forward into greatness. Most people choose comfort. Most people choose the easy path because it's simple, it's predictable, and it doesn't demand sacrifice. But comfort is the enemy of growth. Understand this. Greatness demands discomfort. It demands that you break free from the chains of doubt, fear, and procrastination. Every champion, every success story, every legend you admire, they all paid the price. They all faced moments when quitting seemed easier, but they pushed through, not because they were fearless, but because they refused to let fear win. Success doesn't care how talented you are. It doesn't care where you come from or what obstacles stand in your way. Success rewards those who refuse to give up. Those who get knocked down 7 times and stand up 8. Those who turn their setbacks into comebacks. So when the world tells you it's impossible, let your actions say, watch me make it possible. When your mind whispers, you're not good enough, answer back, I am more than enough. When the path ahead seems too long, too hard, too uncertain, mind yourself why you started. Remind yourself of the dreams that burn within your heart. Because one day you will look back on this moment, the moment when you chose to rise, to fight, to believe in yourself, and you will realize that this was the moment that changed everything. The moment you stopped waiting for permission, the moment you stopped making excuses, the moment you decided that nothing and no one would stand between you and your destiny. So what are you waiting for? The world will not wait for you. Your dreams will not chase you. You must chase them. The life you want is within your reach, but you must be willing to go after it with everything you've got. No more hesitation, no more waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. The perfect moment is the moment you decide to act. So take that first step and then the next, one day, one choice, one action at a time. Success is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. As long as you refuse to quit, as long as you keep moving forward, success is inevitable. This is your time, your moment, your destiny. Now go, take what's yours. And when the world sees you rising, when they witness your transformation, they'll wonder how you did it. They'll question what made you different. But they won't see the battles you fought in silence. They won't see the moments when doubt whispered in your ear, or the nights when you questioned if it was all worth it. What they'll see is the result, the unstoppable force you've become. But this journey isn't just about proving others wrong. It's about proving yourself right. It's about looking in the mirror and seeing the person you always knew you could be. The version of yourself that refuses to settle. The version that chases dreams with relentless determination. Because deep down, you already know what you're capable of. You've always known. Now is the time to silence every excuse, to drown out every reason why you can't and replace it with why you must. The world doesn't owe you success, but you owe it to yourself to see what you're truly capable of. Imagine the life you could have, the places you could go, the things you could achieve if you simply refused to quit. But remember this, success is not a final destination. It's a journey A journey that requires daily commitment, daily sacrifice, and daily discipline. There will be days when the progress feels slow, when the results seem invisible, but that is where champions are mad not in moments of glory, but in the moments when no one is watching. When you show up and put in the work simply because you refuse to settle for anything less than your best. So as you stand at the edge of possibility, ask yourself, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to sacrifice temporary comfort for long-term success? To endure the pain of discipline so you never have to feel the pain of regret? Because in the end, that's what it comes down to, regret or results. Which one will you choose? Because 5 years from now, you'll either be looking back with pride, knowing you gave it your all, or with regret, wishing you had started today. So let this be the moment you draw the line in the sand. The moment you decide that nothing will stand in your way, not fear, not doubt, not failure. The moment you realize that the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you know. And your greatest victory is waiting on the other side of your fears. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. The world is waiting to see what you can do. Now go. Step into your greatness and never look back. And as you step into this journey, remember, this is not just about success. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be. It's about unlocking a version of yourself that the world has yet to see. A version that's unstoppable, unbreakable, and undeniable. But here's the truth. No one will hand that version to you. No one will give you greatness. You have to take it. You have to claim it day by day, choice by choice. And yes, there will be pain. There will be moments when the weight feels too heavy, when the road feels too long, but that pain is your greatest teacher. It's the fire that forges your strength. Because every struggle, every obstacle, every moment of doubt, it's all part of the process. Each challenge is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So don't curse the struggle, embrace it. Welcome the hard days, because those are the days that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. Those are the days that build champions. And when you feel like quitting, when your mind tells you that you've done enough, remember this: success is always just beyond that moment of doubt. Most people stop when it gets hard. Most people quit when the results are slow, but not you. You will push through. You will rise above, because deep down, you know what's at stake. You know the life you're fighting for. And you know that the only way to fail is to quit. So keep moving forward step by step, day by day. Trust the process. Trust yourself. The road may be long, but every step brings you closer to the life you've imagined. And one day, you will stand at the top of the mountain looking back at the path you've traveled. And you will realize that every struggle, every sacrifice, every moment of doubt, it was all worth it. Because you didn't just reach the top, you became the person who belongs there. A person defined not by luck or talent, but by grit, discipline, and determination. And when that day comes, the world will know your name. They will see what happens when someone refuses to quit. They will see what happens when someone chooses greatness day after day, no matter the cost. But until that day comes, there's only one thing left to do. Get up, show up, and never stop until you've claimed what's yours. Your time is now. Go take it.